Om Namah Shivaya. Episode 69, Chapter 12, verses 9 to 12. Alternative methods to purify and steady our minds. Devotion. Bhakti means doing all our righteous duties as an offering to the law of Dharma, and be able to accept whatever the result given by the law of karma as Ishvara's prasadam. In chapter 1, Arjuna's sorrow was due to the fact that he was unable to do his righteous duty. And in chapter 11, Arjuna could not meditate on Saguna Brahma because he got frightened when he saw the continuous dissolution that was taking place at the Prakriti level. This means Arjuna must further purify and steady his mind. Here, Sri Krishna recommends 3 methods which he taught in detail under Karma Yoga in chapters 3 to 5. Verse 9 is the first method, that is the practice of yoga, Abhyasa Yogena. Sri Krishna says, then, if it is not possible for you to steadily absorb your mind in me, Ishvara, ata chittam samadartum na shaknoshi mai stiram. Meaning, if you are not able to meditate on Saguna Brahma, to be in oneness with Ishvara, who is in the form of the entire creation, the Viswarupa, where creation, sustenance and dissolution is continuously going on. Then, through the practice of yoga, Abhyasa Yogena, may you seek to reach me, Arjuna, Ichamam Aptum Dhananjaya. Abhyasa Yoga means doing the same thing again and again with alertness. And the first 6 steps of Astanga Yoga helps us to purify and steady our mind, which is a required qualification for meditation and contemplation. As Karma Yogis, the first 2 steps, Yama and Niyama, are natural to us. Yama are practices that enable us to live in harmony with the external world. And Niyama are practices that enable us to live in harmony within ourselves. In this verse, Sri Krishna emphasizes the practice of step 3 onwards. The 3rd step is asana, which enhances the flexibility of our body to enable us to sit in a single posture and meditate. 4th is pranayama, deliberate practice of inhalation and exhalation, breathing to a certain proportion to focus our mind within. 5th is pratyahara, withdrawing our mind from the external world where our desires keep multiplying. Only when we consciously cultivate the discipline of self-satisfaction and contentment, we rise above our desires to concentrate dharana, the 6th step, and meditate upon Saguna Brahma without fear, as we have no desires to disturb our mind. Verse 10 is the second method, offering all our actions to Ishvara. Sri Krishna says, even if you do not have the capacity to practice Abhyasa Yoga, Abhyase api asamartha ase. May you become one for whom action dedicated to Ishvara is paramount. Mat karma parama bhava. Even doing action for Ishvara's sake, you will gain success. Madartam api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Ishvara's law of dharma is the very order that is governing this creation. And our duties is a part of the total duties required to govern this creation. We chose our prarabdha karma, our duty in this life. And by offering all our duties as an offering to the law of dharma means by putting forth the sixfold factors: proper effort, right knowledge, skill, resources, courage, and perseverance to overcome all obstacles. This is an expression of our devotion to Ishvara. We are worshipping Ishvara. This attitude deflates our ego to be in oneness with Ishvara. Thereby, we have gained success in purifying and steadying our mind. To meditate on Saguna Brahma without fear and qualify for the knowledge of Brahman to be liberated. Verse 11 is the third practice, renouncing the fruits of our action. Sri Krishna says, then even this you are not able to do. Ata etat api asakta asi kartu. Not being able to dedicate all your actions to me. Mat yogam ashrita. Then, with a disciplined mind, tata yat atmavan, give up the result of your actions to me, Ishvara. Sarva karma phala tyagam kuru. This practice, renouncing the fruits of our action, is suitable for those who have various other desires to fulfill and yet want moksha. Sri Krishna says that we can go about fulfilling all our desires, provided we do not transgress the law of dharma. We must also know our past karmas have an influence on our current results. That is why results vary from person to person, even if they have all put in the same effort. Finally, there is a seventh factor called Ishvara's grace, which is the ultimate deciding factor. When we live a karmic yogic lifestyle, Ishvara's grace can soften the impact of our past karmas on our current results. In verse 12, Sri Krishna lists 4 practices in order of importance to Arjuna. First, renunciation of the result of action is better than meditation. Dhyanat karma phala tyaga. Because renunciation of the result of action brings immediate peace. Tyagat shantir anantara. What Arjuna must know is that he has no control over the law of karma. So the best he can do is to renounce the result of his action and gain immediate peace. Second, meditation is superior to knowledge. Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. Since Arjuna already has peace, why not meditate on Saguna Brahma, qualify for the knowledge of Brahman, and work towards moksha. So, meditation is of second importance to Arjuna. Third, knowledge is better than the practice of yoga. Shreya hi jnanam abhyasat. Here, knowledge means the four goals of human life. Righteously working towards wealth and pleasure, or working towards moksha. Since Arjuna has surrendered as a student to Sri Krishna, and Sri Krishna is teaching him Shreyas, the path to moksha, therefore, knowledge is of third importance to Arjuna. And fourth is the practice of yoga, abhyasat. What is important is we must know that we must purify and steady our mind to gain the knowledge of Brahman and work towards moksha. At verse 12, we shall take a break, and next, Sri Krishna is going to describe the qualities of the man of wisdom, the jnanis, knowing which we, the seekers, can cultivate these qualities to become wise. So till then, Om Namah Shivaya.